Hello, it's me again, Harvey. I have another issue, unfortunately, with a microphone that just got sent back to me from audio distributors. Um, Unfortunately, I also wasn't informed I was going to be replaced upon sending it for repair, which I am aware of that it will be replaced if not met to the standards of repair, but I wasn't updated on anything whatsoever. So hopefully this time around I get updated on what happens. But so to start the video, I just want to say the microphone itself arrived in the box in mint condition. So it arrived safely in my doorstep. No scratches, no nothing. It's clean. The microphone itself inside the box is pretty clean as well. No issues whatsoever. Besides the fact that once I plug it back into my interface, or via USB again, it still has the issues that is persisting in my previous microphone that I just sent back to audio distributors. So to showcase to you guys, I'm gonna put this box aside for now. So the issue that I have, as you can see from the meter on my left side, yeah, right here on the left side of the screen, I have an issue. It's the same thing with the other microphone that I sent back the other day, where the volume itself is extremely low. It's extremely low. The reason why it's peaking to red right now is because I have it on a volume where I can hear myself clearly. So let's put this angle right here. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's right where it's almost maxed. That's because if I put it on normal volume, at least at 1 o'clock, you can barely hear me. I'm not sure if you can. I don't know if OBS is putting it on a level where you can hear me, but it's really low. If you check the meter on the left side, it's very low. So unfortunately, I don't know what the issue is. If you guys are wondering if I moved a little, no, I have not. I'm still on the same length as I was talking into the microphone with max volume. So yeah, that was my problem. Let's put it back to normal volume now. Alright, so we're back at normal volume. I don't know why the normal volume is max, but it should be at 1 o'clock at least. But yeah, so it's clocked at that high level just to get a reasonable amount of volume where I can hear my voice when I speak normally or sing normally. But having it at normal clock is for some reason really low, to the point where I have to scream into the microphone or sing loudly to the microphone just to hear my voice. So another issue that I have with the microphone that persisted from the previous microphone I sent back to Rode is the fact that the microphone glitches in and out, but this time it's worse. So from the last microphone, I shake it a hefty amount and it cuts in and out, right? But for this microphone, I shake it ever so slightly, and I mean really slightly. I have no idea why it does that. I thought the audio would be fixed by then, having the microphone replaced. I'm not sure why it does that, but it does that. And it also does that when you shake it like I forgot what axis that is, but you know what I mean. So there's that. So just to recap quickly before we go back to, well, before we move on to the USB-C issue, XLR version frequency response sounds as advertised. I would say it sounds not muddy as the previous microphone that I sent back, but the issue of the really low volume still persists, having everything on normal setting. Like the voice meter on the left side is at 0 dB, so it's normal. Everything else, Focusrite, is on max because I really could not hear anything on normal volume. But on the USB-C feature, we will see what we have next. So yeah, recap, frequency response, perfectly fine. Audio glitching in and out is gotten really worse. It's gotten worse than compared to my previous microphone that I previously owned, and the volume is extremely low, like really low. Alright, now we'll move on to the USB-C version. Alright, so we're back at the Rode NT1 5th Gen using the USB-C version this time around. And I'm not sure if it's audible for you guys, but I can barely hear it. It's worse than the XLR. This is on 24 dB as set normally by Rode Central. I think it's called Rode Central. Yeah, Rode Central. It's on 24 dB. Voice meter on the left hand, if you can see, it's still set to 0 dB. No post-processing, no nothing. It sounds really, really low volume. And just for the sake of being able to hear me, I'm going to level up the volume a little louder. So, not sure if this is loud enough, but yeah, sorry. Okay. So as you can see, I have to boost it all the way up to 12 just for me to be audible, and this is even not enough. Like, I can still barely hear myself. So the problem with this version of the microphone USB-C is the fact that it's extremely low volume, way lower than the Rode NT1 5th Gen with the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. I don't know what the issue is. I do recognize the fact that there is drivers installed that I can use to heighten the volume of the microphone if needed, but upon plugging in, this is how it sounds like. And this is in no whatsoever, placed in a different way, but this is just how it sounds. I've also tried it standing up, sideways, upside down. It sounds this way. I'm not sure why, but it sounds this way. And another issue that I have is, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's this really weird noise in the background, which I will demonstrate by not talking. So here you guys go. Yep, so it has that weird humming sound, which if you would go back to the footage that I had for the XLR version, it did not have that. So I'm not sure what's that about. About the shaking, I'm not sure if it has this one actually. Let's try. I'm guessing not, so that's a good thing. But yeah. So just a quick recap on everything I said just then. The issues with my previous microphone still persist with the new replacement microphone that just got sent back uninformed from audio distributors. So, problem number one, the fact that both inputs are extremely low volume for some reason. XLR has really low volume, USB-C has really low volume, to the point where I have to put it at max, as you can see here in voice meter, and as you can see from my Focusrite Scarlett, that I had to put at max just to be able to hear myself in normal volume, supposedly at around 1 to 2 o'clock of the setting, which is weird. And another problem that I have, number two, is the fact that for XLR, I have to be careful with handling the microphone. Handling is really bad with the microphone, where if I just move it slightly, very lightly, it glitches in and out. So I'm not sure why that happens. And for the USB-C, another problem that I have is the fact that it has this weird humming, buzzing sound, which is unremovable. Like, I have tried last night. Like, I basically slept very late yesterday just to try to fix the problem. I didn't do any tweaking with the microphone, don't worry, but I did try to set everything in normal settings just to see if there is any changes. Maybe it's my computer, maybe it's my interface, but it was none of the above, and I am deeply disappointed. So yeah, I'll put it back to XLR just to, have a palate cleanser. Alright, so we're back in the Rode NT1 5th Gen XLR version. That's pretty much it. I hope it really gets fixed this time around. This is the second time I'm sending this microphone back to audio distributors. I hope no issues persist anymore. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, because I can't really get it refunded, because I got this all the way from Australia. Why I didn't get it personally, my girlfriend got it for me all the way in Australia, so I really hope this issue gets fixed this time around. But yeah, that's pretty much it.